Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Verena and I welcome you today to another Tarot Pick a Card reading. And the topic I chose today, or what came through, is what is currently holding you back from moving forward towards your dreams, towards your visions, towards your purpose. So if this is something, you're here, so it spoke to you, trust that this is a timeless reading first of all. So whenever you find it, it's the right moment for you. And there's a message in one of the piles, or maybe in two of the piles, whatever you feel drawn to. So trust your intuition, trust your guidance, choose the pile, which you can do on the thumbnail before you enter. So if you haven't done, click back, choose one of the piles on the photo, and then, the timestamps will be in the description box below. I've forgotten that in the last reading, but luckily one of my amazing subscribers has sent a comment, so I added it additionally to the last Pick a Pile reading, which was about money. So let's start. Pile 1, if you chose pile 1, stick along. For the other piles, choose in the timestamp, and thanks so much already for being here. So pile number 1, let's see what's currently holding you back. Oh, the Bobcat and Blackthorn with patience. Beautiful. Beautiful card, and I want to read it. Do I want to read it? Yes, I want to read it. The Bobcat and Blackthorn, and we have, sometimes it's a little bit of a challenge with, they have Roman numbers on the deck, printed on the deck, so sometimes it's like XL, I don't know what, X is 10, oh, L is 5, I believe. No, it's not. Bobcat, hold on. We'll get in there. Patience, see? Hold on, be patient. Bobcats are stealthy hunters, blending easily into their environment. They're independent creatures who can wait for hours for their prey, pouncing up to 10 feet at the right moment. The blackthorn is a thorny shrub covered in bittersweet berries called sluice. Associated with overcoming obstacles, the blackthorn's sharp spines provide shelter to vulnerable birds. According to lore, if blackthorn berries are plentiful, the coming winter will be severe. Traditionally harvested in late autumn, sluice provide nourishment in the form of jams, wines, and other hearty treats with which to patiently pass a harsh winter. Upright, a difficult journey ahead requires preparation and patience. Channel the bobcat stealth and pack plenty of provisions. Ration your sustenance carefully, remembering that berries are often sweetest after hard frost. So what's currently holding you back? Holding you back. You might not be patient enough. And I think there was something along the lines in the energy forecast yesterday around what money wants to say. So patience for many of us is a challenge. I know that for myself. We live in a world where we manifest, we create a thought, we launch the desire. But where we come from, basically, in the subtle realms, when you launch your desire, the moment you think it, it's there. And most probably your soul still remembers how that is. But here, as we have, there's a lot of laws sort of orchestrating this physical realm. So manifestation takes time. And for many of us, it's challenging. And it's even more challenging in these days because we got so used to instant stuff, instant food, instant orders, overnight delivery, swiping left and right. If we don't want to look at something, we just swipe. If we don't like a TV show, we go on the internet, we go on Netflix. So every time, every second, you get stimulated. You can have whatever you want by a click. So that makes the thing not easier. It makes it more harder because we have forgotten how it feels to be patient, how it feels to live by cycles, by the cycles of nature. Sorry. Something was just running by. Was a dog or a cat? The cycles of nature. So for example, I'm living right in front of rice fields. The farmers cannot rush the growing of the rice. There is a gestation period. You plant the rice and it would take so and so long until it's ready. Or if you are falling pregnant, it's 9 months. You cannot rush that period. So you have to trust that whatever you are manifesting currently will come to fruition, and not let doubt and anxiety and fear come into the way. So let's see, Spirit, what else do you want to tell pile one? What is holding them back? Okay, that was a prompt answer. I don't know if you saw them fly around. The first one which popped out is the Three of Cups. A card of coming together, a card of community. And the World came out as well. And the High Priestess. I believe you are part of some sort of community, or you invested in some sort of a training about spiritual knowledge, metaphysical knowledge, mentorship on the internet. You maybe booked yourself a course, a workshop. And you are studying metaphysics at the moment. You're studying the law of attraction at the moment. You're studying, I don't know, astrology, tarot. You're part of you're wanting to become part of a community that is aware of that sort of hidden knowledge, sort of the stuff we cannot see, the unseen realm, So we're so used to things we can grab, like these cards. And whenever we work with the invisible, we do not get mostly, it's so funny today what happened. So I was on my walk in the morning, because mostly it takes time. Sometimes spirit comes through, or your manifestation is quick because you removed a blockage and you have an instant manifestation, which I had this morning. So I was like on my journey, on my walk, and I was speaking my affirmations, and I was in a really good state, mind very clear, very on point, very focused, and I just had really good energy, which I still have, as you might perceive. And then I was going back, so I was sitting down and doing all of my stuff, speaking to nature. And as I was coming back on the way home, I found money on the street. And I'm like living somewhere where there's not many people. And I'm like, ooh, it worked straight away. So I already planted evidence to support my cause, to support that it's working what I do. So guys, manifestation can be instant, but it depends on your beliefs. It depends on your mindset. If you can really, truly believe in every core, in every cell of your body, that you'll receive $50,000 within 1 week, it's going to be there. If you believe that, it's going to be there. But there cannot be any doubt, or let's say 95% of your belief has to be full on point. Let's say 5% doubt, you'll be able to manage it. You'll be able to receive that. Trust me, I've seen really miracles happening. So coming back to you, be patient. So if you've just invested in a course, invested in some studies, metaphysical, law of attraction, like this would be, for example, a perfect example. Like I was doing group coaching in the past. I studied Thinking into Results for Practice Leadership program. So I was in a community. This is a community of like-minded people who are studying the laws of the universe, the laws of attraction, the law of vibration. They're studying, the Kabbalah, tarot, astrology. So if you are not doing that yet, this is an invitation to do that and be patient. I know things can seem slow in the beginning. You know, when I studied my psychosomatic therapy not coaching, my psychosomatic practitioner training, when I had that, when I did it, and most of what I was taught, I didn't comprehend at that time because I didn't have the knowledge. We studied about, I cannot even, like so many things. There was astrology involved, there was the planets involved, there was chakras involved. Excuse me. Many things. I was just overwhelmed mostly in the training, and then it took a couple of years until it really integrated. And I think I need to look into it today. I get excited when I talk about it. So guys, your messages, what is holding you back? First of all, be patient. Put the work in. As they said, Bobcat enjoys the fruit after hard labor. So put the work in, study. A difficult journey requires preparation and patience. Be patient, study, put the work in, and trust that it will click after a while. Don't be impatient with yourself. Don't think like you cannot do this. You can. And this journey, you know, we have I forgot the fruit in the background, the name. It's a sign for great abundance. So you'll be abundant and you will speak like, what I get also is meditate. Take time to meditate. Go to a group class, go to a yoga class, to a meditation class. You can also be in nature. You can also, if you don't want to go out, I have one client, she's socially, she doesn't feel so comfortable in big groups. Choose an online class. There's so much stuff out there. I have a healing meditation on my channel. If you scroll down, it's like around 10 minutes. It's great to start, or wherever you are on the journey. I often listen to it as well. So yeah, that's it. This is currently holding you back, your impatience, and you're thinking like, oh, it doesn't work. But you got it. Seriously. Do I want to have another message for you? Yeah. Why not? The karma cards. Let's see. Let's see what. Let me check. Planet, sign, houses. Let me just sort that. Signs. Should have done that before. Houses. Planets. Oh, okay. House. Sign. Nearly done. Be patient. I'm using that against you. It's mean, right? No, but I know patience. Wow, it's a big one for me. And you know, I have Saturn in my first house, so I know what patience means. Seriously, like working out, like changing my physique and stuff like that. It's like glue, you know, like it takes time. Changing things for me take time. It's on the cusp to the second house, the house of material wealth, self-worth, and all of that value. So I know what patience means, really. So planets, house, sign. So let's see. Pile number one, this one. This one. And this one. Let's see. Oh, yeah, nice. So what came out is these three cards, and I don't know if you can see them. And you put the message together, and it says the nurturing of your faith in the extraordinary power of prayer. So you're really, we have the moon, the 12th house, and Scorpio, favorite thing. I love my 12 housers. So whoever has planet in the 12th house and the 8th house, 4th house, you know, that's the deep stuff. And I love that. I have Pluto in my first house, 29 degrees and a rectic degree. So I feel like very Plutonian. So I love to go deep. I love the deep dive. So you are called to trust and dive deep into your psyche, into the subconscious, because there's big transformation ahead of you. Yeah. And don't be scared of going deep. I know nobody is liking to face their shadows so much, but there's a power in it. I said to my client the other day, name your fears. Name them, because you take the power away from them. Just name them. I did that in a group, and I said, like, I'm so nervous because, I'm talking to you here. But sometimes I'm nervous. Sometimes I'm doubting what I'm doing. I'm worried what people might think. But I'm still doing it because I want to face my fears, because they're illusions. They are not real, and you can take all the power away by naming them, by looking up, like looking into their face. You have created them over the years, and you can also take the power away from them. So you can move into your highest potential and live your dreams and create a meaningful, purposeful, abundant life. And if you need support on this journey, know I'm here. I guide people, I mentor people into their manifestation journey, spiritual mentoring. I do healing, I do support in forms of astrology, tarot, and coaching. So if that's something you need, something that speaks to your heart, send me a message. Other than that, this was your reading, little Bobcat. Be patient. Know that you'll arrive at your goal. And have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you tomorrow. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and give this reading a thumbs up. It's highly appreciated. And thank you for being here. Bye-bye. Pile number 2, welcome to your reading. What is currently holding you back? I'm super excited. We had an amazing pile number 1. So if you have been drawn to that, make sure to check it out. Need a sip of water, I guess. I listened to 2 readings over the past couple of days, and both of them said I need to drink more water. So maybe that's a message for you too. Whoa, this is so sour. I put a lot of lemon in. Whoa. Yes, I saw this one. I didn't see the other ones, but this one turned around. Oh, the boar and pumpkin, confidence. So this one turned around when I shuffled it. It's like, confidence. Stop hiding, turn around and show yourself. People want to see you. If you want to do videos like me or vlogs or whatever, like, make sure to be visible. Make sure that people can see you, because they get your vibe. I could choose to do a reading and you would still get my vibe if you would only see the cards, yeah? But I want to be seen. I want you to get my vibe. And I like to speak, I like to be in front of camera, this hasn't been like that since forever. I just seen a couple of weeks ago, I stumbled onto a video, which I had recorded 2019. Oh my God, guys, I'm like, hi, I was so insecure. It was funny to see at the same time. I was like, wow, look how far I've come. So you're invited to be more confident, and we'll see what the card says. What is currently holding you back? Being confident, being confident. So sorry, that takes a little while, because these numbers are in Roman, and I'm 18. Oh yeah, no, this is the 5th. Oh yeah, boar and pumpkin. With their winding vines and large, heavily seeded fruit, pumpkins signify abundance, health, and resilience. Meanwhile, the fierce and intelligent boar is known for its sharp tusks and aggressive movements. Combined, the boar and pumpkin embody self-assurance. Upright, your confidence is well-founded. Any insults or attempts to damage your morale will roll off your back. You are thick-skinned like the pumpkin and courageous like the boar. You're invited to be that. Courageous, and it will bring abundance, health, and resilience. So let's see what is currently holding you back. We want to get some more information and how to overcome that spirit. What is currently holding Pal 2 back, and how to overcome. 3 cards, please. 1, 2, 3 cards, please. 4. The Ace of Pentacles. Ooh. Is it upright? Yes. We have 2 aces showing up, 2 new beginnings. So 1 connected to your emotions, connected to love, connected to something you really fulfills you. And then the second card, ooh, is Temperance. Interesting. Third card is the 8 of Cups, and the fourth card is the 2 of Pentacles. So Spirit, what do you want to tell us? What is that about? What is currently holding you back? So there is, I'm drawn to, you see the angel is holding 2 cups and these guys holding 2 coins. So there is a call for balance. There is a call for balance, and I mean, the Ace of Cups showed itself the other way around. I got upright, so I put it upright, but it came out in reverse. So it could, and we have the 8 of Cups. So this might be an invitation to walk away from something that is not good for you any longer. An emotional situation, a situation like a relation, it could be a relationship. It could be work related. It's something that is actually causing an imbalance in your life. And sort of ups and downs, emotional ups and downs, you know, where you one day feel like, oh, I'm on top of the world. And the next day you feel like, oh my God, I don't know how to actually move forward. And that's robbing you of your confidence. And there's a new beginning actually waiting with the sun rising above the, above the mountains on the Temperance card. You needed to overcome some obstacles. There were some rough waters and some ups and downs. Let me see, can I have a clarifier for the Ace of Cups? A clarifier for Temperance. A clarifier for the 8 of Cups. Yes. This one. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I'm getting a relationship, guys. So there was something like, this is what came out underneath the Ace of Cups, and I told you it came out in reverse in the beginning. So there was a relationship, it can also be it can be like a soul connection, deep soul connection. That can be with a lover, that can be also with a friend, or even with a business partner. We can meet soulmates, not only in a romantic setting. They can show up in different ways. So you had a connection with somebody, or you might still be in, that is robbing you of your confidence, and that is bringing a lot of emotional upheaval in your life. But you thought, this is your 9 of Cups, this is your wish fulfilled. And we get the 2 of Cups underneath the Temperance, and it's that call, oh, again, the 2 of Cups. See, she's holding the 2 of Cups, and there's 2 of Cups again. So you need to leave something behind within this. So you either need to leave the whole relationship behind, that's on you to choose, or you need to leave behind some thought of, you might always argue over the same things, and one of you or both of you might be very, very, I feel one of you is very defendant, and the other one is always choosing to walk away, and that brings a lot of turmoil in the situation, because there could be an avoidant partner, and yeah, we don't want to go into all of the relationship dynamics, but there is one topic that is consistently over an extended period of time bringing, as a fly, keep on coming back. So the one person is keep on coming back also, and the topic is keep on coming back, and you haven't found a balance. And the topic might be work related, because we have the Two of Pentacles, and that's a card which is like balancing work related stuff, like juggling more than one thing and trying to find balance in it. So this could be, I cannot show you this card fully, but you know, the Devil came out in reverse, so underneath the Two of Cups. So there is a call for juggling and finding balance in that situation, leaving behind you have created a dynamic which is not healthy, and that really undermines your confidence a lot. And that's normal, you know, when we are constantly in an energetic field which is not supporting us and where we're going, it affects our vibration, it affects our frequency, it affects our thoughts, and our thoughts determine how we feel, and our feelings determine our actions, and our actions determine our results. So you're really, really called, I'm getting for you to retreat for a while, over a weekend, over a couple of days, to go on some sort of a retreat, holiday, out into nature. I'm getting tired when I talk about it. Ooh. You might be tired. And this is sound. You might got, you know, our thoughts and our environment really also affects our physique. So your whole system might get sour over a while, or got inflamed because there's too much anger in your system. Something feels like blocked now. So something feels like blocked. So you might, even your body feels like you might have issues with your ears because you cannot hear it anymore. I have this one friend, she manifested a tinnitus, like that beep in the ear, because she had a construction work going on. She was building a home, and people always wanted to know things from her, and she kept on saying, I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear it anymore. So she manifested a tinnitus. So be mindful of what you say over and over again towards yourself, towards your partner, and also about your thoughts, what you think, because this is going to manifest over time in your physical vessel, psychosomatics. Yeah, so you're definitely called to look after your health. That's what I'm getting. You might want to go to a doctor's checkup, definitely seeing that, and go somewhere where you feel really, really good. I see really go somewhere close to the water, do a small retreat, book yourself a cabin in the woods, and ask yourself, Hangman, contemplate, ask yourself and see this situation from a different angle. Yeah, ask yourself, do I still want that? Is this still supporting me? Is this still my Nine of Cups? Or has it changed and I'm just not able to let go? I keep on fighting the change. I keep on coming back. Even so, I'm encouraged to let something go or someone go. Yeah, that's what I'm getting for you. And I want to give you an angel guidance message on your way out. On your way to the retreat, or on your way to holiday. Sometimes, you know, and some people say, but I don't have the money to go on holiday. You know, you can drive to the forest and you can just walk through the forest. It doesn't always, you know, I've been living in Germany for 30 years and I wasn't a big traveler. Whenever, like, I love nature. I could always find a time to walk into the forest the time when I was back from Bali for a couple of months, I lived close to a piece of forest. I walked there every morning, sometimes even every evening. I still didn't have a dog, so I didn't have to. But I was just in the forest and it was so good. And that was my holiday. Oh, people at work always ask me, how can you be in such a good mood every day? I mean, I went to nature right in the morning, and that was my healing. Oh, you got 2 cards. That was my healing, and that was my holiday. Oh, you got Maya, the illusion. Learning, it's German, so I have to translate learning, and learning and taking some course will support your purpose and your personal growth. The angels are guiding you and support you in your venture. So yeah, maybe in that retreat you will find something. You know, once I went to a yoga retreat, and that's how I was inspired to become a yoga teacher. It happened in the retreat because I was so inspired by that teacher. She was so spiritual. I was like, wow. It was like she was seemingly floating into the room. She was really amazing. It was in Portugal. So you're called to learn, you're called to grow, and you might have a course on your mind. Pile 1 had a course on their mind. So you're called to look into healing, into growing. I love the angels. They sent Bethany. If you look after yourself well, it's good for all the people. Gönnen, how to say gönnen? Give to yourself something relaxing, like a massage or a bath with ocean soul. Look, that's what I said. Go on a retreat. Look after yourself. That will clear. And ask, what is the situation teaching me? What's the gold nugget in it? Because in every situation, as bad as it might seem in the outside, as bad as it might feel, there's a nugget for you. There's a big learning. And whenever you ask a question and turn it towards, like, you turn it around, you turn the coin around, you use it for your growth, then things will rapidly change in your life. So be confident. That was what is holding you back. Be confident that you can leave behind the person, the situation, if you want to. Believe in yourself, in your strengths, because abundance is awaiting you. First, look after yourself, retreat, be like the hanged man, and change perception onto the situation. Wow, amazing reading, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you need support in that, you can book a private tarot reading. You can book an astrology life path session if you need sort of more deeper work into your purpose. Or you can also book a coaching with me or an energy healing, whatever suits you best, whatever speaks to your heart. Other than that, give this video a thumbs up if it brought value. Thanks so much for watching, and I see you tomorrow. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. The topic is what is holding you back currently right now from moving forward. We had 2 amazing readings right now, and I can't wait for the vulture and asphodel, upheaval. That is currently holding you back. I want to read the text to this one. Give me a moment to find the book. 14. The vulture and asphodel. Sometimes the words are so difficult for me to say. Indicates, no, they're always easy. I have an amazing pronunciation. An unforeseen upheaval leading to grief, mourning, or regret. The vulture is often associated with death, but it plays an important role in our ecosystem. Its consumption of carrion, the decaying flesh of animals, prevents the spread of disease. Relatedly, in Greek myth, asphodel was said to grow in the underworld, and to the Victorians it sent the tragic message, "My regrets follow you to the grave." Often what follows upheaval looks like ruin, and it's tempting to clear the rubble and start again. The vulture and asphodel reminds us that there is value in what's been lost. Take time to grieve before you rebuild, lest you harbor regret. Upright, a trauma has occurred and you need time to grieve. Cleanse your wounds carefully before attempting to move on. All right, so you may be in a situation where you're grieving a loss or where something happened, like it could have been business failure or you've lost a person. And that is holding you back from seeing the beauty. And that's holding you back also from moving forward, thinking maybe nothing stays for forever, nothing is for sure. So why to put all the effort into something if it can be lost so easily? Let's see what the tarot says. I know losing something is, it's a journey. And for many of us, it cracks us open because we are faced with so much grief and so much pain and so much trauma that there is no other way than really going deep into ourselves and the cat and choosing healing. Pile number 3. What is currently holding you back? Additional information, Spirit. Wow. So the first card which came out is the card which is for healing in traditional tarot. This is like, I'm sad, I'm moving on, I take time to rest, I take time to healing, I'm transitioning from one state to another. Look, I mean, that's it all, it all shows it. It's like emotional healing. It's a heavy energy, I have to say. And the second is the Emperor came out. Let's see the rest of the cards before I say something. Oh wow, we have nearly, yeah, they're the right cards. Nearly the same setup as in the pile before. It's maybe about losing a relationship. So for some, I get they've lost their father, for some of you. And if that's the case, take your time to grieve, take your time to heal, get some support. There are a lot of people you like professionally who can also hold the space in times of mourning, in times of grieving, and that process is for everyone different. And for everyone, it takes a different amount of time. So if that's the case, take your time, and I'm very aware of that. This is something which can sort of spiral us out and make us doubt what this life is all about. I get that. So if that's the case, my condolences. For others, it's really about grieving a relationship or something that was once a wish fulfilled. That was the ultimate situation. That was the thing you thought, like, this is the, you know, like when you see a shooting star and you make a wish, this is it. You know, it's like, oh my God, I reached that thing and I'm so happy. I'm so excited, and it gave you most probably a lot of stability. My God, I feel a lot of energy now. Clean, clear, delete. That you can always do. If you feel like sometimes we take on energy of other people, so you can say clean, clear, delete. Imagine yourself under a rain shower, under a waterfall of golden light, and ask to clean out everything that's not yours. You can also do cord cutting. I always ask Archangel Michael to cut the cords if I have some, or if I feel there's some cords tied. And this is, I have to say, like the next card is the 7 of Wands. There's been struggle. And I cannot show you the whole card, but I have, because of YouTube guidelines, the Devil coming up. Woo. Woohoo, that's energy. So what is currently holding you back? I feel you're in a state really of grieving, and you're in a state where there's still anger. Like I feel there's anger, I have to say. So emotions. And you're invited to let go of the emotions. How, you ask? So you can turn towards spirit, you can turn towards God and ask to clean out your heart from any emotions of anger, of hatred, of rage. And really imagine, again, you work with the golden light to ask to cleanse. You can also really go literally underneath the water, in a waterfall, a river, the ocean. You can even do that in a bath at home and ask for cleansing. You can also write down all of your anger on a piece of paper and burn it afterwards. And what I also get is listen. Meditate, focus on your third eye. And I'm so drawn to this head of, yeah, there's anger towards a male figure I'm getting. The cat. The cat is talking. The cat is angry with me. Towards a male figure. Maybe there's sadness at the same time as anger towards a male figure. That's what I'm getting. Whew. Guys, this is some heavy energy, heavy load here, I have to say. Ooh. Two more cards. What else? Spirit. One more. Oh, guys. There's an ending. There's something to be letting go of. There's something like surrender. Like stop fighting it. Stop arguing. Stop getting involved. Like stop. We opened the reading with this one. This is a card to move forward. This is a card to move on. Yeah, this is a card to take what's important to you, buy a ticket and move on from this situation. This situation is not any longer good for you. See, and I cannot make this up. This is the new beginning. There's the ending, the two cards I knew there's two more cards. There's the ending and there's the new beginning with a Fool. So you're definitely, whatever your situation you're in, this is a very clear message. This is done. This is over and out. It's heavy. I can feel it. It makes me tired. There's an ending, but the new beginning is already ahead. Whew. Guys, I really want to invite you, if you need support, reach out to me. This seems like a little bit of a difficult situation. Reach out. Yeah, you most probably feel alienated, the Hermit at the bottom. You most probably feel alone. If that's the case, reach out to me. We'll find a way, we'll find a solution. I can support you along that journey. You're not alone. We're never alone, never ever. And there's always a guiding light. Like the Hermit was at the bottom, that's what I said. He has a light in his lantern. Okay, so there's always a guiding light. Sometimes the light is to be found inside first. Sometimes you attract a mentor or a friend or somebody from your family who can help you with this situation. And I want to give you a final message from the angels. A message for pile number 3, please. I don't feel this one, yes. It's patience. So it's now the time to learn and gather information, enjoy being a student of life, because in the future you will use your knowledge and your wisdom. So yeah, be patient. Maybe this situation, sometimes we can do many courses, but what I've learned, life is our greatest teacher. Situations we move through, situations we master, they give us more education and more wisdom than any course where you just learn in front of a screen or something can do. So yeah, I want to finish off that reading here. Thank you so much for being here. If this reading brought you value, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I'm wishing you all the best. You will master that situation. I'm 100% sure. Get your support, get your help, and trust. Thank you so much, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.